Well, I tell you, there's so many things that I'm grateful for this year, and gratitude has been on my mind a lot lately. Um, I think of the little scenario that says, I was worried about not having good shoes until I saw the gentleman who had no feet. And that has really been something that's been ringing in my thoughts a lot lately is that, it's hard to be grateful and complain at the same time. As a matter of fact, I think it's impossible. And so that's been one of the things that God's been really hitting me with is to take the little things in life that I take for granted and to be grateful. And one of the stories I like to tell, talking about cancer and my past cancer experience, is that I remember the first morning that I woke up and I wasn't nauseated and I was afraid to move. I woke up and I looked, the sun was coming through the window, and I thought, I'm not nauseated. And I was like, I was just breathing it in for a minute. My husband came in the room, Andy, and he said, are you just going to sleep all day? And I'm like, I'm not asleep. And he's like, what's wrong? I said, I don't feel nauseated. And he said, are you going to get up? I said, I will, but I'm scared if I get up, it'll come back. So I remember those moments, things that I had always, who thinks about when you wake up in the morning, I'm not nauseated today, but taking the bad things that have happened and incorporating them into my life and trying to say, today, I woke up, I'm not sick, I'm able to move, there's so many things I have to be grateful for. I can see, I can smell, I can hear, I can taste coffee, all those things. I think I'm trying to learn and to teach myself to be grateful for the little things that we take for granted every day. And I think that's something, and as we approach Thanksgiving, that's something that God's been whispering in my ear, is to be grateful. It's hard to complain and to say, oh, this isn't working out right, when you're thinking, hey, I'm healthy and I'm alive. And I think that's kind of my theme for the end of the year, and what I'm trying to let God push into my heart and my spirit is just being grateful about everything. Well, let me just tell you, in case you don't know, I love Anderson County. I am born and raised Anderson County girl, native, and I love Anderson County. I think there's so much here that we have that other communities don't have. We have an amazingly generous community that is anxious to give back and anxious to do good things. And I think that's rare. When I talk to friends that live other places and I tell them about events that we have going on and things like that, they're like, wow, you have that and that. And we have a wonderful hospital system. We have great health care. We have education here. You've got Clemson University, Tri-County Tech is amazing. We have some of the smaller colleges like Forest, and of course we've got Anderson University. We just have a lot at our fingertips. And because of those things, we've attracted a lot of industry, which are good jobs for people so that they can earn money and enjoy their life. And I just think we live in a gem. This is just an amazing part of the country. But anyway, I just think we have so much to be grateful for where we live. And the climate that we have here, not only weather-wise, but the climate we have in culture and in our diversity and inclusion in this area. I had the opportunity to go to a diversity event the other day with Clemson University and ANMED, and it was just really neat to see how people are working to make sure that all of our community is represented in our workforce and what we do as a community. And so I think we've got a lot to be grateful for here in our community. So like I said, I love Anderson County. Every day should be a day of gratefulness, obviously, but sometimes when you get caught up in life and we all get going about our jobs and our businesses and our families and things that we are in the situations of, I think it's nice to come to Thanksgiving and start thinking about that, to draw your mind back. It's a training, it's a habit, and I think once a year, it's probably not enough, but once a year we can take that time to say, okay, I'm going to retrain, because sometimes it takes the world a little bit. It takes 6 or 7 months to kind of weed it out of you. So you have to come back and go through that again. And I think Thanksgiving is a great time. But, to have that season to bring everybody together towards a time of we're thankful for our family. and we're not taking them for granted. I mean, have that moment to come back and say, I have my family around me. And the ones that have gone on, I know where they are, and I know I'm going to see them again. And I have that to be grateful for. And I have a wonderful home and a wonderful community and a great job that I enjoy. That's my passion. And I'm able to take the bad things that have happened in my life with cancer and weave that back into a passion to tell other people that, hey, you can live through cancer, you can survive cancer, you can make every day count. And to honestly, to say, I really think that the Angie this side of cancer is better than the Angie before cancer, because I am more grateful. And I do know, the one thing that cancer patients have on people that have never had it or been around it is that you have more of a visualization of your life and how important it is, and how life is so precious and it could be gone in a minute. Health is so precious and it could be gone in a minute. And so people who've battled cancer, there's like something you can glean from that to say, today I'm really going to live my life. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make this day count. I think it's good to have a season where we can come back and we can gather together and be grateful for those things that we sometimes take for granted, and get ourselves trained for the following months to do that.